about PMC? What did you say about PMC?
No, all I said about PMC was that, right, okay, the sampling issue, the main issue I had, you've picked up on the, you know, the fact that I said that he shouldn't have been in that video or whatever it was, that he was fronting this video and it didn't look good.
Well,
but the main issue I had with Punjabi MC, I was talking about the Mundial Tabachke tune, the main issue I had with that. Huh?
He's not in the video.
He's in one. No, I don't even know which video it was. He was in one.
He is in some of his videos.
He's in some of his videos, basically.
He's only made 2 videos.
I've only seen him in a video.
He's in that Snake Charmer one, which was like out a few months ago, and now he's one that came out last week. Punjab.
No, he appeared in. I'm sure he appeared in one of the videos.
He's not in any videos.
I've seen him in a music video, guys.
Yeah, I've seen him.
You've seen him in a new one, but when you made that comment, he weren't in no videos, man.
So what comment were you talking like?
Just the fact, no, look, we're talking about
the main point. I mean, obviously, I've completely like that was a long time ago. So obviously, it's gone over my head in terms of the actual comment I made.
Image is important, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, as an artist, image is important. This is why people who possibly don't drive a Ferrari, like we're talking about, like if you don't drive a Ferrari, you're not going to portray it in your video, right? So do you have to look a certain way to be successful?
I think you don't have to look a certain way, but if you're going to do it in that way, you have to portray that image as yourself. Like I see Punjabi MC like in his videos and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go and sort of hate on anybody at the end of the day. Because end of the day, I'm not here to hate. I mean, I've mentioned the names before, and I'm not going to do. The reason why I mentioned Punjabi MC's name was not because of his looks. At the end of the day, I'm told you I'm not homosexual, so I don't have no concerns with Punjabi MC's looks. If he's ugly, that was just my opinion. That I don't think he's the best looking guy in the world. That's all I said.
Okay.
And I'll leave it at that. But the issue I did have was the sampling issue. The fact that he's used Busta Rhymes' Night Rider beat, and he's legitimised that sample as his own, right? Because everyone in the bunga industry, they don't know what this do-do-do-do-do is yet. They think it's like, Punjabi MC.
Do you think he's taking credit for something that he's
taking credit for it, but then when it's gone like big time, he's selling all his court cases, then he's like, then he's justified it as by getting like clearing the sampling. But if you were going to use the sample, why didn't you just clear it in the first place? I mean, that's the all issue I had with him. For me, Punjabi MC is a cut and paste. That's what he is. He cuts and pastes. Yeah, rather than...
No, that's not true, man.
I think
I've been in the studio. I've known him for years.
Yeah.
The man's a genius, and like no one could test it.
But that's my opinion at the end. But what I see in the tune was the Busta Rhymes beat, coming out.
That's not even his best tune anyway. He's got hundreds of better tunes than that anyway.
Fair enough.
PMC's like a genius. You know what I mean?
But one of his most famous songs is Night Rider.
It's not his best song though, but it ain't his best song.
It's one of his most
one of his famous ones. Yeah. And even in that, the skills in that track is his genius, and that's why no one can make a song like that because they ain't got the skills to make a track, and they don't understand what's got into that track. The recording, the percussion. Sunil Kalyan played that. But when you listen to the original recording, it don't sound like that because PMC made it sound like that. The Tumbi PMC made it sound like that. And I try to make it sound like that, and you can't make it sound like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
What do you? I mean, obviously, just cutting on there. What do you think about the Busta Rhymes sample sounding like that? Do you think Busta Rhymes made it sound better, or do you think with WMC?
I think when it dropped, it sounded bad.
Well, all right, okay. I'm not going to disagree with you. I agree. It sounded good. It did sound good.
But
bad. all I said, I didn't have an issue with the actual song content. I don't have a problem with that. I like listening to some of the songs that I talk about. But only issue I had was that it's legitimized and it's gone into the sort of the Gora market and it's reflected. I mean, I don't want an English guy coming up to me and saying, yeah, you Asians, yeah, you lot are known for your sampling, because Punjabi MC's tune, that was big. It was a big tune. I admit, big up, respect, big up your chest. You've done very well with that tune. But Busta Rhymes, where's that? Well, why are you using that sample? Even then, if it's not even Busta Rhymes, it's actually the Night Rider theme tune, which probably Busta Rhymes' sample. But I don't know about the clearance rights.
I'm a little bit more.
I'm not going to get involved in all that.
I'm a little bit more interested in what you had to say about the way he looked, because I want to know what the significance of what.
You're not going to let that go.
I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah.
So what do you think about? What do you think about that?
We're talking about videos here, so we should go back to the video thing.
Obviously, if you're in a video, your personality, what you look like, is very important.
It is important.
I mean, that's probably the only thing that.
Are you talking about people's looks and videos and things? I don't get the question you're trying to ask.
Do you think it's significant? Do you think it's important that a person who's making a music video be attractive?
No, I don't, because at the end of the day, this is another thing I don't agree with. That these guys, these models, like if you've got the singer, then you've got this guy who's got big biceps miming the song. And
Bollywood's been doing this since they started doing movies.
Man.
The girls, the actress that's actually
it's
singing.
It's out of order, and I don't agree.
Singing.
It's out of order. For example, like a very good close friend of mine, Deepa Satarang, he did a song with Punjabi by Nature. What's that song called? The recent one, the dance floor one. Now, Deepa sang that song bad, and that's what makes a song, and yet he's in the video for 2 seconds. And he sang it. And then Punjabi by Nature, the guy who he didn't sing the song, he's in the video just there like he's God.
I can't understand how you could say we're talking about Asian music videos, how does looks come into it? I mean, How can it not? Why are we doing videos? It's a visual thing.
What are you saying?
What a person looks like is very important.
The guy that sang the song, he should be in the video, bottom line.
Yeah, that should.
Doesn't matter what he looks like.
I agree with True School on that,
okay.
but I mean, the point I said about the looks, that was when I said that was a personal opinion as a joke.
Yeah, but you're not the only one that shares the opinion. This is why I've gone back to the point. You're not the only one that shares that opinion. I mean, people do agree.
What I will say is, if you're a singer and you've sung the song, you deserve to be in the video. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to have a certain look to be in a video. I'm not, like that Punjabi MC thing. That was part of the joke. I mean, the essence of what I was trying to say was more about the sample and not about his looks. That I think people might have.
It was maybe just misquoted. You think?
Yeah, maybe people misquoted me or whatever on what I said about that. But it was initially about the music. But in terms of the looks, I mean, True School, I mean, I respect the guy because he's done a lot of tunes. Yeah, he's done very well and he's made some hit tunes. He's quite a humble person as well. He won't even tell you that he's made a hit, and he'll say to you like, no, that wasn't a big tune. But obviously he's got the big Sanyya and all the big tunes.
Right.
But obviously me and him, we quite alike in the way that I want to say my thing and he wants to say his thing. So I don't think there's ever going to be a point where my line of thinking will meet with True School's line of thinking.
You can just agree to disagree, and that's fine.
Yeah, you can agree to disagree sometimes. But what I will say is that it won't change my opinion, the fact that I think image is very important in videos. It is a very important factor.
Well, that's one funny thing, because some of the artists that I work with, I'll do maybe one video on their album, and they'll go to India, or they'll do the video here, the other ones, and they will be maybe 20% in the video. And they're the singer. They're the star. I don't care what you look like, but you sang that song. Why do I have a guy or guy, acting your role, or even a girl? Why do we need that? Sorry,
it's not them guys with like the long hair and like the greased up hair with the headbands and everything.
Exactly. Like, what are they doing in the video? I look at the star. Remember, I'm a guest in this industry. Sorry, it's not even an industry now. Oh, after this show, I'm a guest, invited guest from Canada in this music. Because I was making hip hop videos before, and I had to learn about this cultural move in England.
Yeah.
And the first thing, I became a fan. Right away.
Yeah.
So it was a big honor for me for these big guys to say, we want to work with you. I'm like, oh my God, I get to work with these guys. Then I said, you know what, can I do something different with you guys? Could you be 90% in the video? They go, what do you mean? I go, I want you to sing the song. Up close to the camera. So if you check out my videos, you'll see that there's no other guy imitating or playing a role, you'll see the guy in the whole video. Yeah. And that's what I believe.
Well, I mean, music videos are a visual medium, so it's very important what you have in there, what you look like, and what you're portraying.
If you're going to be an artist, it's your gig, own it.
I agree with that. I've actually just remembered what I said on that interview about the looks thing, because it wasn't about, I wasn't actually directly dissing Punjabi MC. What I was saying was, why isn't Lab Janjua in the video? That's what I was saying. That's what I can answer that. Why wasn't Lab Janjua? Why was his credits? Because I'm sure you can answer that, but he wasn't credited for that song. It was Punjabi MC. He wasn't.
Yeah, he says, because he's the vocalist, isn't it? You're right, who did the vocals. It's Punjabi MC's song. He sang it.
Punjabi MC sang the song?
No, Janjua sang it, Punjabi MC.
So when you have like big tunes, like for example, Usher's made a single, right? I mean, do they say, oh, this is Timbaland's made the beat, so this is Timbaland's song, or do they say this is Usher's song?
It's different,
It's reversed, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It shouldn't be producer-led. This industry's producer-led. It shouldn't be producer-led.
Yeah, that's true. It is producer-led.
It's producer-led. It shouldn't be. It should be the singers. It should be Lab Janjua in that video. It should be Lab Janjua.
He tried to get him in the video anyway. He's just giving it large, basically. He's like asking for stupid money and this, that, the other, and he couldn't get a visa and everything. That's what really happened.
That's fair enough, but if you believe, I mean...
PMC's a very honest person, and he looks after man. He looks after me as well, and he never skanks people. He tried his hardest to get Janjua. He got Sunil in the video.
Yeah.
He got, Kalmat Pamar in the video. Yeah. Janjua was in India, and Janjua was acting like a fool as well.
I mean, like I said, I don't know Punjabi MC personally. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. So this isn't like an attack on anyone. I mean, even all these other artists that I've mentioned in the past, it's not ever a personal attack. It's just more of my opinion against somebody else's opinion.
Well,
if for example, you've got some knowledge which you can share with me, like, for example, True School sharing with me now, and you can present something in a new light, then that might open me up to thinking, okay, well, maybe on that point I was wrong, but on this point I was right. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, in essence, I mean, that Punjabi MC thing is just a sample.
Okay,
I want to leave that. I want to leave that to the side.
Moving on from Punjabi MC for a second, Majid Khan's video with the,
Which, who's
Majid Khan?
Majid Khan, that's one artist I've worked with.
And so what we're seeing in there is, non-Asian girls, some half-caste girls, and shisha smoking. What culture are they actually portraying? What is that?
Majid Khan's actually Pakistani, and he's got some sort of Arabic. I don't know his full background, but he's
Pakistani and half-dressed women do not go hand in hand.
No, I mean that was obviously you'd have to address that with Majid Khan himself, obviously. But what I can say on that note,
weren't you in the video?
I was.